Right, what's happening, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Can somebody explain something to me? Because I tell you what, I'm not understanding where the time is going. It seems to be getting faster and faster. It's like you hit 30 and it's like a button just goes bang and time is just disappearing in front of my eyes. A, where is the summer gone? It's now fully winter. It's freezing, foggy, and the light is going at about 3 p.m. every day. B, how can it be Christmas in like 25 days? I don't understand. And C, how has 2 months gone by so quickly and the RS6 has finally got to leave my garage? Audi very kindly came up to me about 2 months ago and said, do you want to be the custodian of this beautiful ultra blue RS6 for a couple of months? You know, have some fun in it, drive it around, take it to some nice places, make some videos with it. I was like, oh, you know, you're really twisting my arm here. I'm gonna have to say yes. And now those 2 months are finally up. But after living with one for 2 months, I can really see the appeal in these vehicles. It has been absolutely glorious. I mean, I've done quite a lot of miles in this baby, just over 3,000 miles in 2 months, but I did take it to Ireland and back, and I've been using it pretty much every day as my daily hack, driving to work and back, driving to shoots. And actually, the car has very much surprised me. So we're gonna have a little look round her, go for our last drive, and just sort of, what's my thoughts really on living with an RS6 for a few months? I know, I definitely know I'm gonna be sad to see her go. I literally cannot believe just how dark it's dropping so early now these days. I've come down to Caffeine Machine because this is one of my favourite places. We're only around 15 minutes from where I live, so I'm very lucky that I have this right here with me. So this is the RS6, gosh that sounds really English of me. The RS6 that I've had with me for the last couple of months, finished in ultra blue. This particular model comes with a recommended retail price of just under £103,000. Now when I first got this car on the drive, I was like, do you know what? I love the colour, but I'm just really not a big fan of the silver trims. I feel like the silver kind of, I don't know, makes it seem more stealthy. It looks more like an everyday car, whereas the gloss black kind of Asbos it up a little bit. You know me, I'm wings and stickers, so I was all about the gloss black. And the wheels as well, these are just the 21s in Galvano silver. I was like, this all looks kind of, I would say stealth spec, or just like very normal. Now, for a car that is absolutely abnormal in every single way, I mean, I love these things. The RS6s are the ultimate fast wagons. They're obviously a twin turbo, they're V8, they're very fast, the 600 brake horsepower. I just absolutely love how beefy they are. This car manages to look, to me, like just an Audi A6, even though obviously it's still got all of the RS going on all around it. I mean, it's huge. It's pulled much wider. It's got the RS grills, the hexagonals and all the rest of it. And also this one has got the RS Sports exhaust on it. This one's had about £5,000 worth of extras on it. It's got the comfort and sound pack. And it's also got the RS Sports exhaust. So ostensibly, this is a very expensive sports car. You could buy a lot of different cars for £100,000, but if you spend that sort of cash, you could end yourself up with one of these. Now, as I said to you, in the beginning, I wanted gloss black, lowered, everything like that. I do realise I sound like a brat right now because I'm saying like, oh, well, I wanted the one with the gloss black, so don't come at me. I'm absolutely delighted to have any form of RS6 out on my drive, but I was just trying to look at it from a point of view of like, if I was going to buy one, how I would have it. But after having this for 2 months, I've actually really fallen in love with the silver. It just doesn't draw too much attention to itself. It just lets the car speak for itself. You know, when they're all lowered and gloss blacked and all the rest of it, it just makes such a statement when it's sat in the car park. Whereas this, with the silver, it's just doing its thing, it's minding its own business. I love the tints on the rear window. it's just a fantastic car to drive and so handy. It's so useful, like all of the boot space in the back. If you've got a dog, this thing is dreamy. I mean, obviously go easy on the accelerator because you can easily fire him straight up against the back window. But this has had everything in it. I've been carrying luggage. Obviously when we went to Ireland, we had everything in the back here. I did that trip and I take quite a bit of stuff over when I go there just to sort of move little bits of my life at a time. I've had 4, even 5 up in here. Ooh, classic. You know what time it is when you're starting to buy this stuff. By the way, IKEA, very, very cheap gift wrap at the minute. Lots of passengers. It's just the ultimate all-rounder vehicle. And one of the things that I absolutely do love about it is just how comfortable. I have done many miles sat in these seats and not once have I had backache or anything like that, which is unheard of for me because I do have like a problematic back at the minute. One thing I have noticed when you do drive this for a long time, this is going to become your best friend. These screens, although they're absolutely beautiful, you have to just sort of keep them clean. Otherwise they end up looking like a McDonald's play area on a Saturday morning, just like fingerprints everywhere, which I can't deal with. Other than that, again, you can get the piano black gloss in here, but after wear and tear, this doesn't show that you've had it for 2 months, whereas I have noticed that the gloss black ones, they can sometimes scratch and stuff. So I'm very much coming round to this trim. One thing I do have to talk about with this car is the fuel economy. I've probably spent somewhere in the region of £2,000 to £2,500 on fuel, just simply because I have done a lot of long journeys and fuel has been somewhere in the region of, I think it's 186 near me. I don't know, maybe that's the diesel price, but it's been crazy. It's been doing around 24 to 26 the gallon, and that's me being fairly conservative, I have used the cruise control absolutely everywhere I go, because that's the other thing. It is so fantastically fast and easy to get yourself into trouble with. So those are probably my 2 things that I'm like, okay, it is super duper fast, quite easy to get yourself in trouble, and B, the fuel economy is not great. But other than that, it's the perfect all-rounder car to do everything that you need to do. But aside from all those things, I feel like when you buy one of these cars, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So let's go for a drive. I almost feel like it's I don't know, I hate it when it's like a last drive. I'll be fine. I'm definitely looking at maybe getting something like an RS4. The RS6 is probably a bit too big for me, but we'll talk about that when we go out on the drive. Let's go jump in before we lose the light. Okay, so first thing you do is put your car into RS mode. Handy that this has actually got the RS button on the steering wheel, because that's one thing I really did notice whilst having this for a couple of months. The big screens, whilst they're wonderful, they show your Apple CarPlay really nicely. It is, when you're looking at them, if you're driving, you're better off just touching a few buttons on the steering wheel. This thing is an absolute beast. Honestly, when you realise like how much power this thing has, even though you're just sort of creeping around doing your day-to-day, it's an animal. Now, considering this car is quite a heavy car, I mean, I know I said somewhere on the other video that it was 2,700 kg. It's absolutely not the truth at all. It's 2,100 kg. This machine absolutely shifts in seconds, which is impressive for how much the car weighs. What I really did notice though is genuinely how good this thing is in the corners. I've been doing a lot of B roads. I took it on a lot of sort of twisty, windy roads when we were in Ireland, and I was really, really impressed by the way the car just manages to just grip up, hug the road, and off it pops. It really does feel like agile considering the size and the weight of it. I'm trying to decide whether is this the car that absolutely straddles all categories. You can have this as a daily car, a family machine, a fast, fun car for the weekend, and something which is something you could use as almost commercially, like if you were just, I don't know, you had a business and you need to go around delivering packages and stuff, you could use it as all 4 different categories. And that's the beautiful thing about wagons. I'm looking for my next daily car right now, and I'm thinking to myself like, first of all, I want something which is kind of nice, it's kind of plush. Yep, this absolutely ticks all the boxes. I want something that I can actually move things around with, because I'm always forever picking up parts, picking up tires, wheels, anything like that. And you can't really, as I found out, you can only fit 3 wheels into an E92 M3. And let me tell you, they are absolutely sat up on the front seat, rear seat, one in the boot. You're practically sat on one yourself. So actually having a car which had the space to put stuff in the boot would be a complete game changer for me. So I was really thinking that maybe a wagon is addictive.
a wagon is the way to go. Now, obviously the new M3 Touring has just come out, but the Audi RSs, like, even though I have to admit, it's not like they are rear-wheel drive, they are four-wheel drive, so they're incredibly capable, and the driving experiences are what I would say a lot more confidence inspiring, because you can really launch one of these things in and not worry about it. Daily cars, you want it to just be comfortable, put your heated seats on, put your heated steering wheel on, go straight into your Apple CarPlay, and it just works. Everything just does exactly what it says on the tin, and that is the point that I was getting to. I've had this car for 2 months now, and it's absolutely fab. I can't really fault it, apart from, you know, these are really, really minor things. I would have probably, you know, although I do not really like the silver trim now. You know, you can do all sorts with them though. You can take them to Urban. I really like the way Urban do these cars as well. But other than the fuel economy, which is, as I say, it's been quite fun. I've done quite a lot of fuel and mileage in this thing, but it is what it is. It's kind of explained when you pick one up what the fuel economy is like. I can't really say anything bad about it. It's just a wonderfully capable, fun car to drive, and really useful. It's very, very hard to critique cars these days because they're all ostensibly really, really good. And to be honest, Audi, you kind of smashed it out of the park with this one. And the saddest thing that I think about this is these are the last of a dying breed. You will not see cars with these sorts of engines in. Twin turbo V8s are coming well out of fashion. And I think that this is honestly probably one of the last ones where you'll see a big, powerful engine, fast wagon. I mean, I'm making a big statement here, but I think this is probably Audi's last super mega RS6 before they all go electric. You know what, maybe we should just send the fuel economy out the window, because they're never actually going to make them like this ever again. The RS6 is a supercar killer. What can I say? She's an animal. I'm going to really miss it. I know I sound like such a brat when I say that as well. Oh, you're gonna miss your RS6. I am fully self-aware, my friends. Fully self-aware.
So that's it, 2 months gone, just like that, in a blink of an eye. Honestly, the time is utterly flying at the minute. After having this for a couple of months, yes, the fuel economy probably wasn't ideal for me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, does what it says on the tin. It's a big V8. It's going to do it's going to do what big V8s do, which is drink fuel. But I've absolutely loved it. It's probably one of the most comfortable, easy to use. It is a supercar killer. They are just so capable and so fast, and I love them. And there's not really a lot more I can say other than that, really. Like, RS6s are just the daddy, aren't they? If you're somebody like me that doesn't want to have like a sports car, a utility car, a daily car, this car, that car, this car ticks all of the boxes. It's like a perfect all-rounder. So if you want to just be more economical with your money, instead of buying like two cars that do two different things, you can buy one car which does the two things right. That's the man maths. You heard it here first. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I will see you on the next video. We've got some Christmas videos coming up, which will be super fun. So I will see you on that. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Bye, Audi RS6.